In the last video, we got all the accident damage repaired. In this video, we're now going to get the servicing done so I can take it for its first drive. And I want to take it to nowhere else but Caffine and Machine. So let's get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply some WD-40 to all the bolts off for the under tray. Once I get the under tray off, then we can drain the oil. Thanks to the Pit of Adventure, changing the oil is a lot easier now. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone that's been watching the videos and supporting the channel. If you like what you've seen so far, hit the thumbs up and hit subscribe and we'll keep this channel going. While the oil's draining underneath, we can now tackle the oil filter. To get the oil filter, we're going to get this clamp off the turbo end, this off the airbox end, these two on here, maybe this one down there too, and then we can access somewhere down there to the oil filter. Just hope that these can be reused because I know they'll be a right pig to get back on again after. And if you don't do it right, you end up getting a boost leak because you get an air leak in the system. Let's crack on.
We keep running faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like.
And that's where we need to get to next. Somewhere down there. So, if you undo the oil cap while the oil's draining, it will drain out a lot quicker. This cap looks like it's got mayonnaise inside, but that's probably just because of the cold weather and not because the head gasket's gone. Now I've got the old filter out, I can swap it for a new one, making sure I don't forget to put the O-ring back on the cap. Put in the filter, and that will pop in like that. Yay, sorted. With the filter swapped over, we can now put it back the same way we took it out, making sure that we torque it up to 18 foot-pounds. For this project I'm using Total Oil. It's a racing engine, so racing oil. And yes, I'm using a funnel to put the oil in, otherwise I'll get it everywhere. Quick to the oil, I can get the cap back on. Next, we're going to do the spark plugs, but to get to those, we've got to take off the air filter body. To do that, first you've got to take out these three bolts. Next you take out these two bolts and remove this clip again. Now when it came to taking off the coil packs, I actually struggled with this. These yellow little tabs are quite easy to break, so take your time when you do it. Use a little screwdriver if you can to try and prise them out. To get better access to the coil packs, I actually took off this pipe at the front. I'll highlight all the bits I do next. There's this bolt here, this clip to remove the breather pipe, and this sensor clip which allows you to move the whole wiring loop out of the way and disconnect all of the coil packs. And then there's one more bolt to move the whole thing out of the way. Iridium tip NG case. What I normally do is I will get the new plug just to make sure I've got the right spark plug socket and just test it before. sorted. Sometimes you can get an issue. I think these are all really preset. Okay, so they're not identical. That's the 2 different part numbers. But it's what's recommended, so hopefully it'll do the same job. So it looks like they could be the original plug actually. About 44,000 on the clock, so yeah, it's about time they got changed. So that's the old ones out. Let's get the new ones back in and get them torqued up to 18 foot-pound. That's the plugs and cord packs done. Now let's get the air filter back in. These hose clamps are reusable. It might take a few attempts to get them back on again. They can be a right pain. But I use these pliers that I got off Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below because these made the jobs a lot easier. Before I could finish off the servicing, I had one last job to do, and that was secure the battery, which I forgot to do last time. Now the car's nice and clean.
Let's go for a little ride.
If you made it this far into the video, why not hit the like and subscribe button and show some support for the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one.